Today we're gonna get started. You may have heard about the Vault 7 Wikileaks. That's what the main episode of this is about. Episode 3 of What You Missed. But that came out today. But a few days ago, if you notice, I'm like a day or two behind on this episode, and that's because this was gonna be part of the episode. For whatever reason, I couldn't put it out in time, but it's in alignment of what the Vault 7 WikiLeaks story is. So I'm going to touch on this first. This is about basically them recording the voices and the teddy bears. And I think says the security researcher Troy Hunt, over 820,000 user accounts were exposed, over 2.2 million voice recordings from cloud pets, toys. And so the server was hacked, and they even tried to hold some of this stuff for ransom, the people's information. They got their email accounts, different things like that. So we are consumer culture as people, and these stories like these definitely affect the black community. We might not think it does, but we're consumers. We don't create, really. We're consumers. We want to have the best. We want to keep up with the Joneses. We want to, have the latest iPhones and gadgets and different things like that. So this story, maybe not a lot of black news or different things will cover it, but it's very relevant, in my opinion, to the black community. So today, the WikiLeaks 7, Vault 7 was released. 8,761 documents. So, there's a lot that this story covers, but I'm going to focus on the correlation to the teddy bears and them recording the voices and different things like that in the teddy bears. So, basically, this is about the CIA coming up with a program and a malware software that targets iPhones, Androids, and smart TVs. And what my focus is similar to the George Orwell 1984. We talk about that in the University of Common Sense radio show, I think 2 weeks ago, 1984. But Weeping Angel, developed by the CIA, this is a program, the Weeping Angel, that's what we're going to talk about. It infects smart TVs, transforming them into covert microphones. The attack against Samsung smart TVs was developed in cooperation with the United Kingdom's MI5. After infestation, Weeping Angel places the target TV in a fake-off mode. That's what we're going to talk about. So that the owner falsely believes that the TV is off when it is on. In fake-off mode, the TV operates as a bug, recording conversations in the room and sending them over the internet to a covert CIA server. So all these people that you think cover up their cell phones and cameras on their laptops that they're crazy, or Kanye had his laptop taped up, he's crazy. Well, maybe not. And these are all the documents. There's tons and tons and tons and tons of documents. A lot of it is code, programming code, different things like that. So it seems to be pretty legit. And what I found is that you really see the psychology of the people that are doing this stuff to me. So this is from June 2014. It was just released today. This is the Weeping Angel software program. These are the engineering notes. So just to get you in the mind frame of what their intentions are, to try and make this look stealthy. That's what they're, trying to do. So suppress LEDs to improve look of fake off mode. Added feature to periodically reacquire audio device while in fake out mode. Added feature to prevent updates. So, this is really, this is basically to appear that the TV is really off. They don't want the software to update. They don't want, and also those updates can include security to prevent the malware and different things from infecting them. Factory reset. Okay, here's the to-do future work. Turn on or leave Wi-Fi turned on in fake out mode. So when you come home, it's left on. It's not. If you turn it off, you're not gonna remember anyway, unless you just are gone for a couple of seconds. But most people, we can't remember. Oh, we come home. Did I leave it on? Did I leave it off? I can't remember. It's not that important, and they know this, and they're capitalizing off of it. Streaming audio. So they want to stream the audio while it's in fake out mode. So they really don't even have to, I guess, download it, or, maybe that's a lot easier than the older methods. Video capture, video snapshots. While it's in fake off mode, while the TV is off, they want to capture video. But these are the limitations. Updating firmware over internet may remove implant, and that's what I exactly said earlier, because what was it? They don't want to get updates. Can't find it. Yeah, but if added feature to prevent updates. See, they want to prevent the updates because it may remove the implant, even though it hasn't been tested, or portions of the implant. The blue LED on backlight remains powered on when in fake mode. So the TV is off, and if your TVs are usually off, and then you notice one day there's a blue light on and you've never really seen it or noticed it before, that could be a sign that you're being, you've got the malware virus, the CIA malware virus. Wi-Fi interface is disabled in fake off mode. So they know their limitations, and they know what they're trying to accomplish at the same time. So if you're in these organizations, and these, like I was saying, if you have like the Black Panthers and different things like that, how they were infiltrated, they don't really need to do that anymore. Everybody could be, A-OK, but they can infiltrate. Instead of using informants, they can just use these malware, Besides, even if you're not on Facebook, or you're trying to be stealthy, or, whatever you're trying to do, they can use your technology instead of trying to infiltrate you. I mean, they can still infiltrate you and use an informant, but it'll be a lot stealthier and easier probably to use this method. Here's the Weeping Angel things you might want to do. You can list this under feature stuff. Extract browser credentials or history. So they want to get all the information on you, know what you're looking at, but you should be clearing your history on at least a daily or every other day. You should be clearing your browser history anyway. Investigate the remote access feature. So I guess they're trying to see if they can control it, maybe from a remote. I don't know, but let's see. These are developer notes. This is kind of programming language. And then for those that are saying we don't need a physical Black Wall Street, we can do it online. Or if you're going to have it online, or, they're trying to cover, I guess, Big Brother, but infiltrate. If there's no, you have to really, if you have an organization, or, if you're really trying to fight the system, quote unquote, you should definitely be aware of all of this stuff that's going on. Here's the code I was referring to. It's So this, it seems pretty legit. So I'll put the link in the description. You can go to the Wikileaks website. It's already up. And this is old information. This is from 2014. It just came out today. So they're calling this a global weapon. Basically, this is a global weapon. They say it can go into it can sweep countries in a few seconds. Like, if there's an opening and it can get into your system, it's going to get into there and you won't, it'll happen very fast. So, there's a lot of other things too, but it's kind of technical. Cyber weapons are not possible to keep under effective control. While nuclear proliferation has been restrained by the enormous costs, cyber weapons are very hard to retain. Cyber weapons are just in fact computer programs, which can be pirated like any other since they are compromised of information. They can be copied quickly with no marginal cost. So here's a guy, Booz Allen Hamilton, the subject to unprecedented series of data exfiltrations by its own workers. This guy was a CIA NSA contractor. On February 8th, he was indicted on 20 counts of mishandling classified information. He seized 50,000 gigabytes of information from him that he had obtained from classified programs at NSA and CIA, including source code for numerous hacker tools. Once a single cyber weapon is loose, it can spread around the world in seconds to be used by peer states, cyber mafia, and teenage hackers alike. So, that being said, let me know what you think. If you feel this is irrelevant, it doesn't really affect you, and let me know. We can talk about it, we can discuss it. I might have a video out later today or tomorrow also on some technological stuff, but to me this is very relevant and important to the black community since we have a consumer culture, since we're capitalists. There's no way we're not going to be affected by this story. I just don't see it happening. I don't see how the 820 user accounts and emails that were exposed, that none of them were black or we own smartphones, Androids, and iPhones, and smart TVs, so this definitely affects the black community. All right.